You know, you really have to hit the go live button. I'm sitting here talking to you guys and hadn't hit the go live button. Silly me. How's everybody doing for the 4th of July? I hope you're having a great evening. Welcome, Marlene and Denise and Alice. Nice to see you. Denise's magical emporium. I always love it when you guys do that. So much fun. Okay. So I decided to come on a little bit earlier because other people were saying they, well, you're on Eastern time, so you'd like it a little sooner. So we'll see how this new time works out. I've got other shows, of course. Oh, yeah, Jen did start that. You're right. And I love the little hands. And now you've got little feet coming up. Just and no feet with bunions, though, huh? You couldn't find any. And left my rocks in the other room, though. I don't know if I have any in here. I didn't put them on my sale. But, I have a few. And I picked up what was supposed to be a really good rock. It was supposed to be like oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Petrified. Like shells. They're petrified. Can't think of the name of them. Anyway, and I got it. And they were shells, all right, but they were in cement. So, anyway, oops. Oh well, that's what they thought it was anyway. And it was good when I got here. I got a little chuckle out of it. I remember when I was younger and thinking all these fool's gold that I found real gold, and the ones that were crystals and the other stones that I would find with my grandpa. I thought they were the greatest things in the world, and now that I look back at it, I was picking up the same white rocks and fool's gold and just a lot of the same things. A lot of the time, agates. You didn't look for bunions. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I got a new one with crystals. I have some of the abalone shells. I was going to grab some of the abalone shells to put in the sale too, because they're about this big. Anyway, looks like we've got quite a few people in, and I'm back to my regular Thursday YouTube shows, and I'm going to be having them at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Hello, Maritza. Welcome in. And, of course, Aaron's show at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Oh, shark's teeth. Yeah, I've been watching people looking for shark's teeth. That's just really interesting, too. Oh, you just got done mowing and cleaning up. Oh, it's too hot to do that here, but mine certainly does need the lawn mowed. And I was reminding my husband just today to make sure that he blows out the leaves before he starts mowing because, yeah, I'm making it his job. Hi, Lucinda. Nice to see you. Well, Lucinda and I had a sale on Wednesday, and if you guys didn't catch that, you can always go back and look at what we had there. She had some really wonderful things for sale, too, on that on Wednesday. And anyway, oh, and I'm back to my whatnot sales, too, on Monday nights. And Monday nights at 8 p.m. on whatnot. And I'm also doing a show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on whatnot, Friday night. So, yeah, if anybody's on whatnot or knows anybody, would be great. And let's see. I think that's pretty much all the shows I have coming up. So I ship from Glendale, Arizona, and it's been in the hundreds. Let's see what it is. Oh, it says 111, 112. And right now it's still 110. Yeah, no, not doing the lawn. Oh, thank you, Lucinda. Yeah, I had fun doing the sale too. Oh, Denise, accepted on whatnot and have never had a sale. Yeah, well, you have to mail out within 2 days. But other than that, I haven't had too much of an issue with it. And I get mine mailed out within 2 days as well. And because I had the sale with Lucinda on Wednesday, I didn't get my invoicing done. So I will be doing that after the show with Aaron on Saturday. And it might be Tuesday or Wednesday before I get to it. But I'm hoping to do some of it Sunday while I'm watching other shows. Oh, you can barely keep up now. Well, you switch between two houses, so that makes it hard. Like Lucinda and you both switch between two houses. That would be more difficult, I'm sure, because then you have to have supplies and moving stuff or however you do it. I know you guys get the stuff here in great shape, so however you do it, it works. So yeah, and I'm even thinking I'm just signed up for eBay, so I've got to put all my rules and stuff in there, and then I'm going to have an eBay shop open up too. Oh, you got to go do mom's lawn soon. Yeah, that would be hard. Since my husband's retired, I told him he needs to be the lawn guy, but my new lawn guy doesn't work as well as my old one did. So, yeah, but the old one had its problems too. They didn't show up on the days that I needed them. So, what the heck, Anyway, did anybody have any plans for the 4th of July, or are you just sitting back and comforting the animals? Yeah. Yeah. I've never listed on eBay. So I'm going to start, but and I hope you have fun on your vacation, Lucinda, and you can, actually get some rest and, tune out a little bit and help rejuvenate yourself. That's always the hard part. I know on my vacation it was go, 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 but I actually had a lot of fun doing that, looking at places where I potentially wanted to live. And I went to Oregon to see my mom. Get a drink of water. Oh, well, I expect my neighbors anytime now to start fireworks. It's just starting to get, where they might start doing them. But usually all around me, they do fireworks. But my dogs aren't affected by them. Thank goodness. I'm glad of that. But yeah, let's see. Plus, they stopped fireworks. I just heard the first one right now. So I think my neighbors are going to be starting here real soon. So you might hear some of that during the sale. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Peanut's scared to death and Mikey not so much. Yeah, neither one of my dogs are affected. Thank goodness. I have had dogs that are kind of a little bit whimpery, but not too bad. Not as bad as some that I see. Oh, you went to brunch with your daughter and her husband this afternoon over the hills. It was 96. Ooh, yeah. I didn't go out today. It's just too darn hot. And, you know, I wanted to get ready for the sale. And I still forgot to bring in my bag of shells and rocks that are out in the other room. So I'll probably have to go get those after a bit. And I did bring some items, but if anybody's looking for anything in particular, please let me know. And see, and I ship from the hot heat in Arizona, and I use Pirate Ship for shipping to hopefully get you the best rate, and PayPal for invoicing. And my invoicing does say Rebecca, so yep, that's me. If anybody hasn't seen an invoice from me before. And see, and I do offer where you can build a box. So if you have a few items and I invoice you and you want to pay, and you go ahead and pay the invoice, just let me know before you pay the invoice that you want me to hold on to the box. And then if you get a few more items, if it costs a little more for shipping, whatever the difference is, that's what I'll charge you. And then I'll charge you for those items before I ship it. So you can build a little bit of a box if what you get is kind of light. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Oh, you're sitting outside and he's doing much better. Well, that's good. Do you have to put on those special harnesses or whatever for the dogs not to hate the fireworks? Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Well, this is my first item. Item number 1 is a little trinket box. And it's going to be a starting bid of $8. And all of mine are starting bid. And I'll just put an SB. $8. Let's see, number 1. There we go. Let's see if I remember to do this the whole way through and remember to pin it. That's the thing I forget. But it is this really cute little teddy bear trinket box. Doesn't have who made it. Looks like porcelain. And a cute little teddy bear. I decided to bring a few things before I put them on Whatnot or eBay or stuff like that. Try to remind me, listen. Oh, that's good. Lucinda and I were having a little joke about that during the show of hers because we kept forgetting. Number 2. Did. Okay. Number 2. Number 2 is a Westmoreland piece. And this is a little French bulldog with rhinestones. So it's blown glass. It does have a Westmoreland sticker on the bottom of this one. Has a lot of really nice color to the collar. Oh, darn it. I just now when I turned it saw a little chip on the ear. Let me grab the other one I have. And my nose is going to itch too. Let me change that price. Let me see, how do I comment? Number 2, do a starting bid of 30. Because I actually have 2 of these. So I had the other one listed at 30. Because if you see, his color is not quite as bright. And he doesn't have a sticker. But he also doesn't have a chip on the ear. And there's his little eyes. And this is glass. And I am going to offer the other one at the same price. It has the label. But like I saw when I turned it, right there on the ear, you can barely see it. It's a tiny little chip. Just a sliver. But his eyes they're rhinestone eyes. So this one, the eyes are a little duller than this one. So, but I thought these would be good too for Halloween. If somebody wanted them in a Halloween display, or even just, I'd never seen the bulldog. So I thought the bulldogs were cute. So it would be a choice, depending on which one you want, for $30. It's number 2. Okay. Let's see here. We've got, write this in. There we go. Number 3. Pin it first. Okay. Number 3. Where's my number? My number's hiding. Number 3 is Brickle, Pottery. And it could be a choice of either of these. And they're called Cornucopia or Tulip Vase by Brickle. And this one has a VB on it. And the center part is solid here. So you could actually put a candle probably, or something else in the middle there. And don't have a candle handy. And I meant to. Finally remembered pinning. And this one has its signature on the bottom. It does say Brickle. So these are 4 3/4 inches tall. And you could get one for $25, your choice. Or if you wanted both, I would give you a break at $45. So I would take 5 off. Like that. And it's kind of a matte finish. Really pretty. When I first picked it up or was looking through the shelf at it, I saw it like this. And when I first saw it, because I work for pain doctors, I thought it looked like a spinal column. And then I had to turn it around and see what it really was. But it had nothing to do with the spine. It was actually a lot prettier than what I thought. Okay. That's number 3. I've got to figure out where I put number 4. Oh, there it is. I got a lot of things tied up here on my desk. Okay. I have some choices. So number 4 is going to be a starting bid, $18. Choice. Yes, $18. Okay. Pin that. All right. So number 4 is going to be a choice of shoes or boots. Now these are Fenton. And number, oh, there it is. Number 4. So your first choice is a green hobnail shoe. And this one does glow. And I've got a lot of lights on in here. But it glows like crazy on my side. But you can see it's a green glow. So it would be a choice of this one that glows with the kitty head. It's hobnail. And it is not marked on the bottom, so it would have been prior to 1970. The second one is a 95th anniversary one. It's a pink iridescent. It is marked with Fenton right here. It is an iridescent pink, like carnival type glass look. The kitty. A hobnail shoe. Or we have a beautiful cobalt blue boot with a tassel and stars. And it's also not marked. These came from a lady's collection, so I have a lot of shoes and boots. And this one is actually an Amberina daisy and button with a cadmium glow. Let's see if we can get that cadmium to show. My goodness. You can see where it's shining on there, but I think you can see it a little bit there. But there's a big cadmium glow with this. In just a minute, I'm going to turn off the light real quick so you can see the two that glow better. Just with all this light here, it's hard to make them show up. Okay. Oh my goodness, no fireworks? See if that's better. Back it up a little bit, maybe. Well, it glows a lot. It's pouring rain. Oh my goodness. Well, it's not pouring rain here. This one glows green. So I lost my really good light that I was using for this. So these have been frustrating me because they don't work as well. And I'm probably going to have to break down and buy one. And just, you know, when I buy one, then I'll find it. I know. Anyway, it would be your choice of any of those. And I do have other color shoes if anybody's looking for any certain color. Hi, Angie. I know I didn't say hi, but I just commented to your comment. Okay. All right, let me go turn that light back on. Yeah, I actually had one that was a combination one that's the two spectrums. I love that thing. And I took it into the kitchen to go get batteries for it. I swear I left it on the counter there. Can't find it anywhere. Maybe it fell under the table. I haven't looked there yet, so I guess I could try looking there. But still frustrating. I just don't have a minute to look. You know, the next one's behind my computer screen. I know where it is. Get it. And of course, two things come out when I just need one. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to have to break down and probably buy a couple of those anyway because I have the other kind and I just don't like them as well. Okay. My next item, number 5 is upside down. Number 5 is going to be an $8 starting bid, and it's for this hand crank cheese grater. And it says Moulin grater, made in France. And then it has patent pending, USA patent pending. And the other side has more patents. This is about 7.5 inches long, and it has the red handle. So that would be 1940s. And then this is how you would put the cheese in here. So that, but if you're going to use it for cheese, I would certainly, you know, clean it up. I did find this in an estate sale in Myrtle Creek, Oregon. So it was in a farm sale. And, you know, things get dusty there. But it's $8 starting bid. I just thought this was really cool and made in France too. Number 5. Let's see. Number 6, the starting bid, $15 choice. Oh, that's okay. You can take a phone call. And hi, anybody. I didn't say hi to you. I think I said hi to everybody, but no, Alice has been here. And Angie and Lucinda. My goodness. Okay. So number 6 is starting bid of $15, and it's going to be a choice. And this is one of the items that I brought to Lucinda's that I really love. Okay. And these are glass flowers that are about 20 inches long. And this one is white with the cobalt blue. These are blown glass. This is my favorite. It's an orange slag glass with the yellow center. And the orange parts do glow. They look really nice together too. Might just see if I can hold some of them here. Yes, I love these. This looks like it's white glass with a cobalt blue that's cased over it. And we've got this purple one. And these are all like 20 inches long. So if you have the nice big vases, you don't know what to put in, these look lovely in there. Then I have a red one with the clear edge. Okay, something's going to give here. All right, hold that. Hold that thought. Then I have a cobalt blue rose. You can see how they could look all nice together. You know, that's what my mom said too when I asked her if she wanted me to leave some in her big vase. And then this one, I would probably discount to 13. Let me set these other ones down. Well, I know, I can move this just a little bit. There we go. Because it has a little edge right here. It has a chip. But it's in an amethyst, dark purple color. But they're all like 20 inches tall. And it would be your choice. And I've shipped and sold these before, these type of things before. So you have to use pool noodles. But you can also use pool noodles down in the bottom of the vase to help keep them snug in there. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think they're really pretty. Move some of these carefully back. If anybody decides later too that they would like to pick up anything, you just let me know. My next number is hiding under the stems that I just set down, of course. Didn't think to move that out before I did this. There we go. So, yeah. I've been working on getting more items listed in my store. I got to get some things listed on my whatnot show. Oops. I almost clicked the wrong button. My goodness. Okay. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, he's right here. Okay. What's everybody planning for the weekend? Are you planning to do anything for the weekend? Or just doing the lawn and relaxing? Saturday we're going to have Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy. And Sunday, Angie's having a show because she's hit 500 and it's her birthday. She's going to be 50. So Sunday I'm going to watch that. Number 7 is a $25 start. Just the normal. Is Mom busy making more of those towels? So this is actually has etched on the bottom Lenox. And it has a label that says Lenox made in Italy. So it's like the Millefiori look to it. It's a blown glass little elephant. Number 7, $25 start. Oh, a 2-hour shift and then working eBay. And Saturday, he's got a surprise plan for you. Yeah. I was planning on being there with you for your show. Just wasn't sure how everything's going to work out, but yeah, definitely being there. Barbecuing a steak. Yeah, we might do that maybe tomorrow. Okay, so that's that one. Somewhere I lost another card. There it is. You're doing your lawn. I'm not doing my lawn. My husband's going to complain about doing the lawn, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday, too. Full of surprises, I think, with it being her birthday celebration and the 500 viewer celebration. All mixed together. Let's see, number 8. It's going to be starting bid 15, I believe. Yes. Okay, so number 8. Oh, wow. The horse's number is number 8, too. I didn't realize that. This is actually Barbaro, who won the 132nd Kentucky Derby. This is a TY that has tags from 2006. It's officially licensed by Churchill Downs. So it has that hologram, Churchill Downs official. It's 7.5 inches long, and it does have its TY tag. And the tag back here too. So these are very collectible and really cute if you have a horse lover out there. And that would be $15 start. Okay. Now I brought something a little bit different that I haven't shown on here before. Right. Pull this box over to me. Thought I made it easier than I did. That's always the case, right? So what these are is my mom's mother-in-law collected dolls. And my mom's mother-in-law passed away probably at least 20 years ago. And her kids came in and started putting things in garbage bags to throw away. And a lot of them were her dolls. And so my mom went and got them and asked if I would sell them for her. And there was a lady in Myrtle Creek, Oregon, named Janice Carlton, that when her husband was on fire watch up in the Oregon mountains, watching for fires up in one of those big towers, she would go with him, and it would take 3 months to 5 months or more to complete each Barbie outfit that she handcrafted, crocheted, or created hair and what have you for them. So the first one I have is this one. Number 9 is going to be a choice at $25. So the first one, she's in a red and black outfit. And you can see when she originally bought it, it was $80. This is a 1903 winter walking suit. So there are patterns that you can crochet from. And that's what this is. And then she would add like the puff and the hat. And she would add hair to the dolls. And they're 12-inch dolls. And they all have a metal stand. Oh, yeah. Every picture tells a story. Yeah. The Sue Spezio show. Yeah, Angie, I like watching that one. So this is the first choice. The second choice is an 1872 day dress. Gotta fix her hat. There we go. This one has a lot to it too. See if I can get underneath so I can show it a little bit better. You can see all the ruffles. And she would write on the back of here, like 1872 day dress. And this one was $85, but I'm asking $25 a piece. This came from a non-smoking household. Nobody played with these. They were just on a shelf. And my mom would buy, different dolls for her. I have Raggedy Ann. I have all kinds of dolls. I have some 3-foot tall ones that are like Native American porcelain dolls, all kinds. So then I have this one that's all sequins. And this one was $150 when she bought it, probably because of all the work with the sequins and the price of sequins. This was a 1902 London Opera ensemble. Got the beautiful hair. I had some people on Whatnot that were asking me for the dolls again, and I've brought them to there before, but I'd never brought them here, so I thought maybe somebody here might be interested. And then there's this one, and I had to look her up by the pattern. She is 1895 Paris Spring Fashion. And it's Paradise Crochet Doll patterns is what they are. And you can see this one got the the veil coming down over it. Black gloves. And this one, she put like a bottom to have it stand up like that. Then I've got this one that decided to come off its stand. So they have stands. I don't know why she's coming off her stand. See if I can get her back on real quick. Yeah, I'm not really a doll person, but I certainly didn't want to see these go to the landfill. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just say it. Her relatives are idiots. 1900s touring frock. But all the work that was put into all of these gowns, just amazing to me. And then, you know, she handcrafted all the hats and added all the embellishments. And she even added, like, some of them have earrings and little cameo necklaces and different things she's added. So this one is a lavender and white 1900s ball gown. Beautiful crochet detail. I think I have more of these somewhere. I just have to find it. Yeah, see, I'm not a doll person, but 3 more left over here. Let's see. But if you know anybody that is a doll person, you know, hey, tell them to rewatch. This one is lavender, pink, and white. And it's a 1900s garden party frock. You know, $25. I think it's cheap for these. It's funny, I heard the neighbors do like one firework and I haven't heard anything after that. Maybe they went somewhere else. And this one's in green and yellow. It's an 1890s winter walking suit. That detail on the bottom. Oh, hello, Nightmare. Hi, Dandy. Okay, and the last one of these is this one in a turquoise. You see? My goodness. Somehow I brought something else up on my screen. Oh, I know. I set her down on the mouse pad. That's what happened. Okay, there we go. This one's turquoise, brown, and cream. And see how it has a little cameo right there? Nice little touch. And this one had been $75. 1900s going away frock. Yeah, very pretty. Okay, I don't see anybody interested in the dollies. And that's okay. Not everybody's cup of tea. And in fact, not even my cup of tea. Okay. Now, let's see what the next item is. And if anybody knows anybody that would like any of these type of things, you know, just Let them know they can watch on the rewatch. I wonder how they're shooting off the fireworks in other people's yards or around you when it's all raining. They're probably shooting them off from their porch. Probably not very safe. Number 10. Let me see. Starting bid. Oh, firecrackers? Yeah, I suppose you could light them and just throw them. That makes sense. I can remember when I was a kid, they had ones called black cats, and you would light them, and it was this black gobby thing, and it would go around in a circle and come up. And they had smoke bombs and sparklers. And that's about all we were allowed in Oregon. Or that's what my parents said. May have been they didn't want to, money was tight back then, so they probably didn't want to spend the money on anything else. Okay. Number 10 is going to be for this ashtray. Great for a man cave or anything else. And I have it at 18 because the back of the little ashtray has a tiny chip, but you really don't see it when it sits down in the piece. And then this has this cool lighter here, a little skillet, and it does glow because it's acrylic. There's cards, those, and then the little dice. And it does have a little like discolored area there. And it's got felt on the back. I don't know if you can polish this. I bet you could polish this a little bit. And it does have a drip going down right here. But, you could put this in a game room. And you could put like dice in the ashtray. Doesn't even look like that ashtray has really been used. Or you could use it for other things. Oh, yeah, we had one snakes, too. Yeah. And this does glow. It said it has the lucite on it. And felted back. Yeah, it'd be great for a man cave or a lady's cave, and you could use it for game night. Like I said, you could put dice in it, but you could also use it to put marbles in. Okay. Of course, I put this behind my computer, and I'm like, okay. Number 11. Let me get this up here for you. Starting bid is going to be $50. And I'll show you why. Yeah, I need a game room. I just recently played a game with my kids when I was up in Washington, and I had fun doing that. And I've forgotten how much fun playing games was. Number 11. This is Fenton. And it is a Charlton collection from 2002. It is marked on the bottom. It is signed by Bill Fenton. And it was hand painted by S. Stevens. It is 9 inches tall and 7 inches wide. And it has the bambooing to the handle. So it makes like a indent here when they grab, I think they grab it to make it look like a bambooing on the handle. Beautiful paint job to this. Yeah, there's only the husband and I now, here. And when the kids were here, we played games, and he played Monopoly for a while with them until they refused to play Monopoly anymore with him. That was his own fault. Anyway, he blew his nose on the Monopoly money to win. It wasn't very fair. And grossed my daughter out, to say the least. And everybody else. I'm going to set that on the floor right now. I don't know where that piece is. Yeah, ugh. Man. Oh, yeah. They're nice pieces. Okay. Get this up here. Number 12 is going to be a starting bid of $8 choice. That's interesting, Alice. I wonder if that's something he decided to do or something that was a decision, family decision. Number 12. And these are paper dolls. And I think all of these are Tom Tierney. They're 9 by 12. These were from Hi, Rain Mom Mari. Nice to see you. These were from an estate sale or an estate that I went to, and the person collected the paper dolls. They didn't use them at all. So this one is American Family of the Pilgrim period, and it was a copyright of 1987, and it has 7 dolls and 16 pages with outfits for the dolls. And then all of these have a bit about the period of time, and then they'll have information about the outfit. So like and they call it plates. So and all of these books are set up the same way. So like this is plate 9. It says it on the bottom. So you'd look in the back and it would tell you about this plate and what it relates to. So that's how these all are set up. And then I have American Family of the Victorian era. This is a copyright of 1986. It also has 7 dolls and 16 pages. Great outfits. And these are a heavier stock. They're not the real thin papery ones. And this one is American Family of the Colonial era. It has 7 dolls and 16 pages as well. And all of them, like I said, have the information. American Family of the Civil War. Let's see, where's the family? For the doll. Oh, there we go. I think it's funny how the underwear changed from different years to different years. And I find the outfits really interesting. And I know there's people out there that do collect the paper dolls too. This is Henry VIII and his wives. He even has armor. And Henry VIII has 9 dolls and 16 pages because he had a lot of wives. That's Catherine of Aragon, and there's a lot of him. This is Anne Boleyn, and there he is again. Yeah, and swimsuit changes too. This was Jane Seymour. So they have a little bit about each wife. So I like the history in these too. That's what I find very interesting a lot of times. They have another one of him. So it's like they have him throughout the years. Some underwear does look very uncomfortable. This is Anne of Cleves. And fifth wife, Catherine Howard. This is Catherine Parr, his sixth wife. And the last one is just a costume for him. Yeah, I think I like a lot of these because they tell you the different history. And I think that's what's really fascinating with these with me. This one is, oops, I'm out of order. Worth Fashion Review. This has 3 dolls and 16 pages. And he was a fashion designer. It was Frederick Worth. So he was a fashion designer. 1825 to 1895 was when he was alive. The dresses are so much bigger too. Okay. And the last paper doll book is Hoop Skirts and Crinoline. And this is South American fashion. During the Civil War, it looks like. So they have a lot of gentlemen too. And this one has 6 dolls. And all of these have 16 pages or plates, as they call them. Oh, yeah. Henry VIII, the song. I love that. Herman's Hermits. Oh, one of your dresses was based on Anne Boleyn. That's cool. I like all these old fashions. Yep. Very pretty. Okay, I don't see anybody in for those. Yeah, and definitely some of the more uncomfortable pieces. Let's see. Okay. I did bring a variety, so 13. Starting bid $5. These are a starting bid of $5. Yeah, very uncomfortable, I'm sure. Where did the number go? Uh-oh. Well, I had the dolls in with the same thing with these. So it's number 13. It has just hidden its number. It's probably under the dolls. Oh, yep, there it is. I found it. Number 13. These are also paper dolls, but they're in envelopes like this. And you get like 8 to 10 pages. So this first one is American Beauties. It almost looks like a Marilyn Monroe type. And this one has a dressing table that you can make. And then it has these type of clothes. So it's a little thinner, like normal paper, like I normally would have gotten a paper doll when I was younger, would have been like this type of paper for the costuming. And then the dolls are the thicker. So that's the first one. That's American Beauties. It's 2 dolls and 8 pages altogether with the dressing table. And then this is Jane Arden. It has 3 dolls with it. Where'd the dolls go? Oh, in the back. So there's the 3 dolls. But this also has like some kind of a detective cartoon that is with it. So I thought that was interesting. Never really seen paper dolls with a cartoon too. Or comic strip. So it looks like some kind of like a detective comic strip. These all seem to be like 1950s. They look like. And one of them it actually says 1953 on it. Not this one, but the last one I have. So these, I believe these were all 1950s. Let's see another strip. And that. And then the next one is Jean Tierney. Trying to be careful with these things. Yeah, I thought at first like a Dick Tracy, but it didn't have like the characters I was used to. So this is Jean Tierney. It has those two dolls, basically, and then the clothing. And pictures of her in her midst. And she was an actress. I know that. It's one of her roles. I remember that. The Man Who Came to Dinner. Starring Betty Davis, Ann Sheridan, and Monty Woolley. One of the ones she was in, I think. Then we've got next one. I used to like those Dick Tracy ones too. This is Virginia Mayo. She was also an actress. This says authorized edition. This has a copyright on it too. I think it's about the same age as that other one, the other one, 1953. Yeah, 1953. The two dolls. You know, if I saw the movies that they were in, I would probably go, oh, yeah, right. I remember that movie, but knowing the actresses' names that were in a movie, not so much. I know this is probably boring. You guys probably don't like the paper dolls either. And I'm not really sure who collects them. Okay, Lucinda. Have a good evening and sweet dreams. Yeah, I can hear more fireworks going off now outside. So it's a good thing my neighbor right next to me isn't quite there. This is Bonnie Bose, paper doll. Art by Betty Campbell. Reproduction of 1953. So there's a couple of them that say 1953. This is the last one. And these are $5 starting bid each. Twice. And if anybody wants more than one, you know, I might be willing to make a deal too. Like there's 5 of them. So I would do all 5 for $20 if somebody wanted to do that. Okay. Put those in their thing later. Let's see. Now I have something totally different than that. Number 14. Starting bid. Oh, I forgot to look. $15. And I know when I was on show with Aaron, I had somebody that was asking about knives. So I thought I would bring a few to my sale. I'll probably go through and maybe bring some more for his sale, some different ones. But it's a choice of knives. Number 14. The first one is this one that has, looks like 2 deer on it. This has a scabbard. It does say it's stainless. And it has a picture of the deer on this side. And it's made in China. It says stainless and China. But well, that was a big boom. That was closer. I don't know if you guys heard that. So your choice would be, that's your first choice. Second choice would be this one. And it's America Loves Oliver North, Semper Fidelis. So that would be the Marines. Yes. And then it has its frost cutlery. And this one is 6.5 inches when it's open. It does look like it might be a locking blade. Has that. It's that one. Okay, Angie. Thank you for stopping by. I'm always glad when you guys can stop by. This one, it comes in a box. Statue of Liberty. And really nice. I thought, if anybody has any like fathers, it says 1886 to 1986. So this probably came out in 1986 because it does have that on here too. And these were knives that my mom and her husband, before he passed, collected knives. And he's been gone over 20 years. So she was wanting to let some of them go. And this one is made in Taiwan. And it's layered in pure 24 karat gold. That's what it says. So this would also be a $15 start for that one. And then there's this one in a box. It has this kind of wood to it. But not only does it have the knife blade, but it has a little hatchet blade. Thought that one was unique. And it is 7 inches when it's opened all the way. Like I said, it has its box. So it would make a good one for a gift as well. And then I have a Schrade USA 175. The Draper felt. It's an advertising knife, but it's a folding pocket knife, 6.5 inches when it's open, and the blade does say Schrade on it. Yep, it's a good 4th of July knife for the Liberty one. And a lot of people like the advertising knives too, so just never know what to bring. And this last one is a set that's in a box, in a wooden box. And it has 3 little knives in it. And they say stainless steel. They're about 5 inches long when they're open. So this choice also would be for $15. Yeah. Got a little box, so that would be good for a gift. Okay. And that's those. Number 14. Number 15 is very far away from me. Number 15, starting bid is $45. I tried to bring a bunch of different variety here. But I forgot to bring the rocks and the shells in from the front room. So I'll have to have them on Aaron's show. Number 15 is this beautiful Empoli piece of glass. It is 13.5 inches tall. It's beautiful optics and that beautiful twisted stem. This would look great with some fairy lights in it, just on a shelf. And that's number 15 for $45. Let's go down here. Number 16. Starting bid is $25. Let's see. It's going to be a choice. Yeah. Okay. And I have some more of the Empoli style glasses. So these two are the same height, so it'd be a choice. They're 11 3/4 inches tall. And let me see, 16. This is blue Optic. That nice edge. And this one is blue quilted. That's the difference in the patterns. But these look really great with just lights behind them because of all the optics that they have. Those are the first 2 choices. Let's have lots of glass around me. The next 2 choices, these are a little shorter. They're about 8.5 inches tall. These are also blue quilted pattern. This one is actually 1/8 of an inch taller. I think you can just barely see that. The other thing that these would be good for, and my mom has used them for, is she'll take her dangly earrings with the shepherd's hook and put them around here, and she'll put her bracelets in the middle. So it would look good on a vanity for that as well. You could have some pearls hanging out of it, or maybe some gloves hanging off the edge. Probably some white ones or black would look better, but you get the idea. And these are just a little bit shorter at 8.5 and 8 5/8 inch tall. Very pretty in the quilted, blue quilted Optic look. Number 17 is a tiny piece. Let me see if I can get the number out here. There we go. Number 17. Starting bid of 7, I think. Yes. Okay. If anybody's looking for anything in particular, you can always let me know too. Or you may just be looking like I do a lot of times. Number 17, $7 starting bid. It is for this salt dip and spoon shaped like a violin or a cello. Not sure which. It's made out of porcelain. It's porcelain. Made in Japan. It has the holly leaves and berries on it. And it's nice that it does come with a spoon, because you don't always see them with their spoon. It's number 17 for 7. Thank you. I thought it was really cute. Let's see. Number 18. And it is for this paperweight. It's a pear-shaped cobalt blue paperweight. It's 2 3/4 inches tall. Tiny little guy. Let's see. Put this behind it, see if that'll help. You see the blue, nice clear pontil. Nice clear little piece. Of course, it's shining off me and making me upside down in it. I like how it acts like that. Oh, let me pin it. I almost forgot to pin. And Lucinda wasn't here to catch me. Okay, it's number 18. Okay, let me grab these things behind here. Careful. Sorry. I had to put my camera down for just a minute. Let me get some things out of the way here. Hope you're not scared of the dark. Okay. That's just my hand. Not really the dark, but you know. Oh, Robert's right along. Hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I showed some knives here a little bit ago. I don't know if you were one of the ones that was interested in knives. They do have some more coming up. But you can always, you know, touch that wheel and go back and have it show it at 2 times the speed and go through it real quick. If you missed anything. Okay. Yeah, because I'm on number 19, so I did show a few things you might be interested in, or anybody else coming in for that matter. Okay. Next item is number 19, starting bid of $12. And these next 4 items are all going to be George Briard. So this is a really pretty butterfly. Oh, number 19. It's a $12 start. This really pretty square, 7 3/4 inch from edge to edge square. George Briard little dish, square dish. And it says George Briard right here. And these would be good for setting different trinkets in, or you could put maybe some bonbons or cookies. And you could use this as a gift and, you know, wrap up some little candies in here and put a little cellophane over it, maybe colored cellophane, and put a ribbon on the top. Use it for a hostess gift or any kind of gift you'd like. Oh, got the fireworks coming again. It's George Briard. And the next one I have, I think I got these 2 backwards. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I did. This one's actually $6. Let me just check here a minute. Oh, I know. I'll measure it. That'll tell me. So I'll show the other one and then I'll come back to this one. That's what I'll do. Okay. So it's the same look, but bigger. That's $12 actually. Okay. So the one that's $12, because I was looking at the next one, I'm like, the littler one wouldn't be more. So let me find the George Briard on here. Oh, down in this corner. Signed George Briard. This one is 7 3/4 inches edge to edge. So yeah, that makes more sense because the other one, when I held it up to my head, I'm like, that's shorter, I think. And this would be a $12 start. And it is a dish, so it does come in. And it's got a good little depth to it that you could put something in. Now, number 20, it's a starting bid of $6. Number 20. And I already showed this one, but its actual measurements are 6.5 inches wide. This one, I think, yeah, this one does have a small chip on it. Can't hardly see it. It's right here on that edge. It's a tiny little thing. Okay. Oops. And I forgot to pin it. Okay. So you can see this is this size. So together, you can see how the one's bigger than the other. But they do look really nice together, and they do complement each other. Okay. Number 21. I happen to look around the other George Briard pieces that I put up here. Let's see, number 21. $15 start. If anybody's looking for anything too, just let me know. Okay. One of the two old guys' tape measures. I do happen to have one. Right here in purple. But I forget to get it out. Because when I get something I really like, I use the old stuff and I keep the other stuff for, it to be good. So yeah, I do, but yeah, it's not for sale. Yeah, you're right. But I do. Yeah, and I think I'm scheduled to go on their show in October. But I did tell them if they have any openings, I would go before that. The number 21 is $15 start. It also has George Briard sign on it, George Briard. And this one does have some gold paint loss on the bottom there. This is a triangular shaped bowl. Compass and flower design. It is 6.5 inches wide and 3/8 inches tall. 3 1/8 inches tall. Sorry. So this is another George Briard piece. And thank you. Yeah, I try. I picked up some George Briard and wanted to share. Okay, I think this next one is 10. Yes. Okay, so this is number 22 is the Cruet. It's also George Briard. This Briard and George, and there's a little bit of paint loss you can see there to his name. This is gold medallion crown. And I'll figure out what this says. On the bottom of this cruet, it actually says HA for Hazel Atlas. So Hazel Atlas made this, and there's a tiny bit of gold gloss on the paint on the lid up here. But otherwise, it's in really nice shape. And I like the pieces by Hazel Atlas. It's a $10 starting bid. There's so many different uses that I could see for these patterns too. Okay. Brown water lily. Looking around for where my next piece is going to come from. It looks like McCoy and Weller are coming up. So I'm going to move some pieces around here in just a minute. I've got some of the dolls on the ground here. On a box, which I thought would be handy, but not so much. Let me go over here and get these items so I can put this a little George Briard back a little bit safe. Cool. A McCoy Pottery piece. And a nice decanter coming up here eventually. That are, of course, back behind my computer screen. Let me just move these out of the way. Move some of the George Briard and some of the Empoli pieces. That way they were safer. Wondering where the card went for these guys. That's weird. I don't see my index cards for this one. But I can just muddle through without. I'm just bringing everything in a little closer to me so I can grab it quicker. There we go. These knives and paper dolls. Oh, there's my number, I think. I think I found it. Go. One more thing out of the way. There we go. Perfect. Well, as perfect as it'll get, anyway. Number 23. $23 is a starting bid of $15. Are you guys hearing any more fireworks? Well, it seems like they're ramping up over here. We don't know if Dandy's still here. She might be seeing or hearing some. Let's see. Okay, number 23 is going to be a $15 start, and it is for McCoy Pottery. And this is number 124, and I was able to look this up in my book. This is the water lily ceramic pitcher. And there's an itty bitty, hardly noticeable chip right here. I have to run my fingers over to find. The inside is glazed. It is the water lily pattern, which was 1935, according to my book, the McCoy book. This is 4 3/4 inches tall. Oh, still happening there, Alice, huh? Yeah, it's probably going to be into the wee hours here. They don't usually stop once they've started. And this is going to be $15. McCoy, number 23. Okay. Well, I said I was bringing stuff closer to me, but I guess I could have brought them. You live on a busy, yeah, I live on a busy street as well. I'm in Glendale, Arizona, and I don't know how hot it is still here, but it was 111 still when I started. Let me check my phone and see what it tells me now. 110. Still 110. Yeah, I guess it didn't change much. And they're out in the heat playing with fireworks. Hope their yard isn't dry. Number 24. Number 24 is a starting bid, $20. Yeah, I'm trying to get ready to move back to Oregon. So, can't wait. 24. It is for this Weller pottery piece. It is marked Weller. It is a cornucopia design. This beautiful blue. I love Weller pottery. There is one manufacturing flaw where they had a little bump here that didn't quite get all of the paint on it, so it looks a little white. That does often happen with pottery. You get little imperfections. But I don't know if anybody's familiar with Weller, but it just feels really smooth and, I don't know, just really soft and smooth. And this is Weller Cornucopia, number 24. Okay. Number 25 is going to be a starting bid of $25 choice or both for $45. Yeah, I have some Hall pottery too. And yeah, it does. Reminds you of the Hall pottery. Let's see if I can carefully get it back over in its spot. There we go. So this is going to be Quimper. And this is like French pottery. So it's hand roll Quimper, number 25. I was playing with those dolls and they have feathers. Now my nose is itching. This is the teapot. There went a feather. It's the bottom. The inside of the top. And these are glazed inside, so they are meant to be used. This teapot does have a tiny little wear spot right on the handle right there. Let's see, you can barely see it. Just right on the very tip of the end. It's just where it kind of looks like it rubbed. And maybe a little bit on the spout right there. Just a tiny bit of a rub. And then this is the sugar. So you would have a choice of either the sugar or the teapot, or you could get both. And the sugar, if you get each, it's $25 each. If you decide on both, it would be $45 for the pair. Oh, I love haul. Hopefully the person you gave it to appreciates it. And here, this has a little bit of rubbed wear there. And a little bit here on this handle. Let me see if I can, yeah, you can barely see it. It's just right there. So that's all that I see with these, and they're got a good age to these. Just have the Quimper in the lid here. And it's neat because it looks like the piece itself was a lighter color. And then the glaze that they use like inside is a really pale blue. And this is like pale blue. And this piece is 5.5 inches tall. And the teapot is 5 inches tall. And they do complement each other very nicely. They are the same design. Okay. I can put this back over here. Need to grab this other piece forward. There we go. Love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, so many of the things that I have that I sell are actually things that I very much like. Oh. Yeah. I get that too, but there are a lot of collectors out there though that would be very happy to pay what it's worth and get it from you. I'm sure some of the stuff. Oh, it's the little guy. Threw me off there for a minute. I'm looking for a big teapot. Let's see. Yeah, I love all my family heirlooms too, and mostly what I'm going to be keeping most of is that. And in fact, my aunt is giving me heirlooms because she knows her son doesn't want them, and that's sad. But she has very good taste. But there is some things that he does like of hers, which is good. So he is wanting to take those, and then she has a grandchild that's going to take some. So that's good. Number 26 is a starting bid of $6, and it is for this little glass teapot. It's in beautiful colors. It is 2 3/4 inches tall, and it says Global Village. It is made in China, but it is a nicer piece. Some of the China stuff, I mean, just because it's made in China does not mean it's poor craftsmanship. I don't know. Some of it, yeah, is, but some of it really isn't. This is a little nicer piece, I think. But I collect some of the teacups, so I think the teapots kind of calls to me too, you know. So that's number 26, $6. Trying to find a spot to set it. Yeah, some of the antique shops will take some stuff on consignment, but then sometimes they end up not selling them and keeping your items. And I think sometimes they do that on purpose. Okay. Oh, it's up here. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. Got what I was doing. Number 27. Let's see. Here we go. Number 27. Starting bid. I wish more people had like George the Antique Nomad. Yeah, George the Antique Nomad. I know he buys stuff from people. So that would be maybe somebody. Okay, number 27 is a starting bid of $35, and it is for another knife. This is a Remington 175th anniversary. They originally paid $39.99 for it at Big Five, and this is, like I said, got to be 20 plus years ago. It does have the information in here. It's in a package, and it has 1816 to 1991, 175th anniversary. So they might have gotten it in 1991 then. Yeah, that would be about the right time frame. So this is 5 3/8 inch when it's open. It's in the box with the paperwork. And then on this side, it has a model 870. On it. It looks like a shot shell. Not going to say that other word. They don't like that word on here. It does say 175th anniversary on the blade. This was never used. This was in my mom's collection. Yeah, when it comes down to it, you just got to do what you feel is best for what you want to do with it. And that's what you've got to do. I mean, if you're closer to any of the resellers, of course, you could reach out to them and they would probably purchase things from you if you want to go to that. But, you never know. But yeah, doing what you feel is best is how it's going to be. Because at the end of the day, you just have to feel good about where your stuff goes. It's your stuff. Okay, number 28. I got to write this in. I almost forgot to do my job here. Number 28, starting bid. Yeah, that's always good. I know I bought things from people that were shutting down their business at the antique mall. And I was happy to get it. And I like looking at this stuff too. Number 28 is $20 start. Some really do. And this is especially for whitetail cutlery collection series. And it says handmade. So this is a big knife. $20. It's a starting bid. It's 15 1/4 inches when it's all the way open. But I'm not going to take it out of here. Huh. I've never heard of that person. And it has its original box. Okay. Number 29, $5. Starting bid of $5 choice. There we go. Find my number here. Where's 29? Somebody set off somebody's car alarm with their fireworks, I think. Oh no, maybe that's a fire truck. That's even worse. They need to be careful out there. Number 29 is a $5 start. This one's unbranded. Has 2 blades. It's a shell look to the handle. And oh, Tacky's Me. I know who that is. Yeah. I know who that is. So this looks like it's 4 inches closed. But like I said, it's got a shell look. These are all going to be a start of $5. Hard for me to get the blades out sometimes. I'll just go like that. There, you see the blade. So that's the first one. Imperial stainless fishing. Okay, This is a fishing knife by Imperial with a scaler. That would be $5 as well. It's a blade and the scaler. It's 7.5 inches when it's open. Taylor. Let me see. No, that's Camillus. I think this is the Taylor. Yes, this is Taylor Cutlery. It says surgical steel. It's 4.5 inches when open. It's made in Japan, and it is a locking blade when it's all the way open. This is Albany International Press Fabrics Division. So it's an advertising piece. This has Camillus, New York, USA. It's a locking pocket knife, and it's 5 3/8 inches when open. When I went to visit my mom in Oregon, she asked me to bring back a few of her choices of knives that she had given me because she wanted to put one in her purse. So I had to take some of them back. This one has a little plastic case. It's not much to look at, though. Kind of like you put the eyeglasses in. It says Passon Specialized Services, Inc. So it's another advertising piece. And it has Barlow. So it's a Barlow knife. And this, of course, I don't have a measurement on here, is about 5.5 inches when it's open. And then the last selection here is this keychain knife. Red plastic handle. It's made in China. It's an older piece, 7 inches long when it's open. Yeah. Well, and you know, if you get stuck in your car, you want to be able to cut your seatbelt too. So, you know, there's that. Oops. This is the Barlow. No, that's Camillus. Forgot to put the one in its back in its black little plastic case. Yeah. And she did, for some reason, whatever she had, she didn't like. So she wanted me to bring one of the other ones back, which was fine. I brought her a selection and she chose. What she wanted out of them. It's funny that now I'm going to be moving back. I've got bins of stuff that she brought this way, but I'm going to be taking back probably that way. So I'm moving from Arizona, and I'm looking to move by the end of the year back to Oregon. So this is a Ronson butane lighter. This is Woodbridge, made in USA. $25 starting bid. Then its box. Fix that. Yeah, I try to keep my purse within reach. This is Ronson. Has a little discoloration here. This is the lighter. Let's see if I can get that out of there. It's in there pretty good. There we go. And here's what the bottom looks like. I don't smoke, so I don't really deal with lighters. But I don't know. But has its box with it. And I looked it up, and this is less than they wanted for others. So $25 starting bid, Ronson lighter in its case. Number 30. Okay. Hi, Apple Martini. Nice to see you. How have you been doing? Oh, happy 4th to you. I had some dolls over here that had feathers in their hair, and now my nose is itchy. Ugh. Don't want to itch it with my finger there. So, yeah, and there's a lot of fireworks going on here too. Number 31 is going to be a $20 start. Number 31 is going to be for this blue cobalt blue piece of glass. This is either Viking or New Martinsville. Viking bought the molds from New Martinsville. And from my research, that's what it looks like. So hopefully that's accurate. It's number 31, starting bid of 20. Yeah, my husband's in the other room. They're not too far off. Kissing a fool. He married me, you know. Or you could have been playing in feathers, which I was. Yeah. Number 32 is a starting bid of 50. Well, you know, we all have a few fools in our life, right? Number 32 is for this beautiful cameo, Victorian Rose Cameo Milk Pressed Glass Decanter. Beautiful flowers on it. Beautiful cameos. Beautiful stopper. These would look great in a house that if you have a lot of the older pictures too, you like to collect. This is a Fostoria glass, Ginny Lynn. That's what it's called. I believe it's from 1955 to 1965. It is 11 inches tall. This also would look great with other types of glass, like the blue glass, cobalt blue. Let me grab that real quick. I just love blue and white together. I like the blues with at Christmas time. I do a lot of blue, more so blue decorations. What I like. If anybody's interested in this, it's a $50 start. Let's see here. Let me see. Number 33 was. Oh, That's what it is. Number 33. It's going to be a starting bid. Just looked at it. You'd think I'd know. 25. That's what I thought, but okay. And if you know anybody else that likes this kind of items, you know, have them come on over and check out the items. You can always watch on the replay. They can go, you know, look at it going fast. And this is number 33, Westmoreland pedestal box. It's beaded square bowl. It's number 1884/7. It says 915 December. Got that all off of the label from Westmoreland. It's on the bottom. This also does have a WG in the top middle right here for Westmoreland glass. It also has a very pretty ring of fire. No, it's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see the reddish tone there. Very beautiful piece. The paint is still in good shape. My mom likes to use pieces like this to put her jewelry inside. Could also use it to put like gloves hanging out of it. Pearls maybe dangling off of the top. Many different uses. Try to put this back a little further. So yeah, if you could share me out too, I'd appreciate that. Get another drink of water. My voice is getting a little dry. Better. All right. So the next item I have is a choice. Number 34, starting bid. It's $20. Choice. Pretty sure. If anybody sees anything and they have a question on pricing or anything like that, you can always email me too later. So number 34 is a starting bid of $20 for choice. And your choice would be between this first with the kiss lock. That side is beaded. And it's meant to be folded and held like this as a clutch. It does say made in Hong Kong. There's a label right there. It's a little hard to see. The satin inside is really in great condition as well. A little hard to see. There you can see that label a little better down over there. This is made in Hong Kong. It does have a little pocket there. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And the nice kiss lock and all the beautiful beading. And this one is 9.5 inches tall and 10 3/4. Let me see here, just a minute. No, yeah, I was right the first time. This is 9.5 inches tall and 8 1/4 inches wide. And then the second choice is this gold floral clutch that's 10 3/4 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall with the kiss lock. And it does have a PB USA on the pocket there. Get this light. Well, I did this the other day and it came up so nicely. It does say PB USA. It is a chocolate brown interior in nice shape with the kiss lock. Anybody else like to play in their grandmother's handbags and shoes when they were younger? That's what these remind me of. It would be your choice of the beaded or the floral for $20. $34. Let's see, where's number 35? Right there. Okay. Number 35 is a starting bid of $15. And I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight, too. I know with it being the 4th, and you had other choices of people to watch, too, I'm sure. I'm happy to have you. Number 35 is for this pair of gloves. And the pair of gloves does have a slight issue with one glove. So this glove is in great shape. You see all the beading on the top. These also do have the thumb that's like that, so it's more movable. So this one along the top, it has a couple of beads that were lost here. But if you look on the back, there's a couple of extra beads. And I would just simply take those off and replace these with those. So number 35, $15 start. Okay. See anybody for those? Number 36, the starting bid, I think, of $65. And it is for this beautiful lady head vase, number 36. She is in grays and blacks with an original jewelry to her. She has, I don't see any chips or cracks. She has beautiful eyelashes that come out right here. And she has some bottom lashing. The only thing I did notice with her is her earrings. See where this metal piece is right here? I think it might have been brought down where she may have had some pearls that dangled down from there. And that's on both sides like that. So you could either add the pearls or remove the little metal piece and just have post earrings. But I would leave that to the person purchasing. But her hair and everything is in great shape. She is NAPCO wear, C7495. She has felt on the bottom, but I was able to look her up in my book. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, she is. And she has a Doris Day look to her, is what they say. And it does remind me of some of the outfits that Doris Day would have wore. And inside, it still has a little bit of that green florist foam. So I think somebody may have used this at one time. Just a little bit of it left in there. But yeah, she is in beautiful shape. And her paint is so crisp and beautiful. Okay. Okay, number 37. Haley Mills. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, and she's got like blue-green eyes too. Very pretty eyes. Number 37 is going to be a choice of bud vases that are swung. So I have this custard, or the cameo opalescent. Number 37, $40 choice. So this, of course, is custard glass, so it glows like crazy. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can there. This is a water lily. It is Fenton. And let me see, where's the imprint? The imprint is right here. It's hard to see, but there's a Fenton circle there. It is water lily, which is not a pattern I've seen a lot. And there's like vining on the bottom here. This one is 10.5 inches tall. And there's the top of it. Very sweet. And then this one is cameo opalescent, which I hadn't seen before, and a hobnail swung. This one does have the label on it. And it also has the Fenton mark in the very center. And there's the nice mouth on it. And it is 10 inches tall. So got your choice at $40 each of swung vases. The custard or cameo. Okay. I bet you can hear those fireworks. Or can you? 38 is a starting bid. 25. Right? Yes. go. Hey, I can't believe I'm remembering each time to put that in, because last show I forgot totally until I was almost done. Anyway, number 38 is going to be for this Northwood Grape and Gothic Arches Marigold Carnival Glass. I love the Gothic arches on here. And this is 4 inches tall, and this is 4¼ inches tall. So they're good sized pieces. And I love the orange carnival, marigold carnival glass. It's one of my favorite colorways. And Northwood is one of my favorite glass manufacturers. Their stuff is just so wonderful. No chips, no cracks. And usually if there's a condition issue, I will tell you, so, because I do write it down. But for the pair, it would be $25. And if anybody thinks about it, about something later, and they decide later that they would like something, you can always email me at beckysvintageandmore@gmail.com. I'll put that in here. All of my areas, I'm Becky's Vintage and More. I'm about ready to do an eBay store too. We'll put this in the chat. Oh my goodness. Now my nose is itching again. Those feathers might not have been a good idea, right? Number 39. It's going to be a starting bid of $5. And true, if you email me, I make you blue. I know I didn't really say that up front. Okay. Just need your information to make you blue. It doesn't show in my StreamYard, so I forget to look at who is blue and who isn't blue. But that's okay. Okay. There we go. Yay, I pinned it. Number 39 is $5 start. And it is for this crucifix. It says INRI at the top. It's olive wood crucifix. And I believe this tube that's down in the bottom holds olive oil and Holy Land soil. From my research, it would be olive oil. And it looks like sand in there to me. And beautiful wood. And just $5. And it does have a thing to hang it on the back. It is, I'm going to use my 2 old guys measuring tape to measure this. And it measures 5 inches tall. See, wouldn't Mike and Mark be so proud of me? I used their measuring tape. See, I don't want to mess it up, so I don't often use it. Silly of me, I know. $5. Oh, I know where that one is. It's up above me. Number 40 Starting bid is $15. You want a yellow one? I wanted purple or teal. I like teal too, but I got purple. I got lucky. Number 40 is a Siamese cat with blue eyes. Got to pin it. So he has blue eyes. It's a $15 start. I have him up on my shelf here looking down at me. It's a beautiful Siamese. I don't know who made him, but he is certainly wonderful condition. No chips on him whatsoever. I don't see any anyway, or feel any. Great coloring. And the blue eyes. Oh, you're in for that one. Okay. Thank you, Alice. I can count it down for you. Yeah, I wasn't sure about bringing more cats. I brought some cats to Angie's sale, and I brought this one. You can put going once. Be sure to email me your information. My email's in the chat. Going twice. Last call. Yes. Yeah, she bought one of the cats I brought. Sold to Alice, $15. Number 40. And thank you, Alice. If you need me to put my email in again, just let me know. Or here, I can unpin this. There's my email too, across underneath me. But it's just Becky's Vintage and More at gmail.com. Thank you, Alice. Appreciate that. I'm going to set it back up on the shelf for safety. There we go. Thank you. Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do my next item. Number 41, starting bid, $3 choice. Okay. Let me just check real quick. Okay. Go. So this is a choice of comic books. I'm going to bring a variety today. So, yeah, I have more cats too. Probably grab a couple. You can see them. So the first choice would be Hawkman. And it says July. It says 35 cents. It's number 102. I'm not sure what year it is, but I know that's an older year. It's a DC comic, and there's the back. Hawkman. Then we've got an Action Comics, Lois Lane and Lana Lang. It's DC. It says 75 cents, February of 88. The Superman. It's like the girls are fighting over him. And Forgotten Realms is what they're advertising on the back here. In 1988. This one is February of 91. For $1, The Adventures of Superman with Friends Like These. And then it has WrestleMania on the back with Hulk Hogan. Okay, the next one is Time and Time Again, The Adventures of Superman, May 91. These are all DC comics. The back of it has a Three Musketeers advertisement. Then the next three are all the OMAC project. And it looks like it's Batman. November 2005 is this one. This one's number 6. I think I have these out of order. It has Mountain Dew on the back. Yeah, I do. Next one, number 5, is October 2005. Batman on the back. And the last choice would be number 3. August of 2005. So those are the comic books that I had. Number 40. Well, I lost the number off of here. I don't know how I did that. You look up here. Can't see it. Where did number 43 go? I see 41. I see 42. I see these books falling on me. Huh. Maybe you did. Let me check. Well, I see your information in there, but okay. Now I can make you blue. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now the next time you type in there, you should be blue. I don't know if there was anybody else that wasn't blue. Oh, Robert's right along. Yeah, if he wanted to send it, yeah, you're a Smurf now. Yay! Okay. For some reason, it's eluding me right now. I don't know where number 43 went, but this is number 43. This is a collector's encyclopedia of Roseville Pottery. It has the copyright date of 1980 and then was revised in 1988. So this is 1988 revision. Let me get this. Yeah. So there's the copyright. Very helpful. It's a Sharon and Bob Huxford's second series. I have 2 of these. That's why I'm giving this one up. I didn't realize I already had one. And I do use it. It is a really nice book. And it is going to be $8. And I need to put that in here. Number 42. Starting bid, $8. Oh, I know why. Okay, I do have 42. I know where it is. Yep, there it is. Because I set the number with the silly comic books. So number 42, Roseville Pottery book. Anybody knows anything about these? These go for about $20. But I got a good deal on it. So I'm just asking what I paid for it. And then I figured that somebody that's a collector or somebody that buys different pottery would benefit from it. So there's that one. Now let's see what we've got coming up next. Oh, this one. Just trying to think of what I did with the other kitties that I had. I have moss or glass kitties, but if you do ceramic, you probably don't do that. I have a bunch of kitties back here. You know, I might try and get some more kitties ready for Aaron Proctor's show. Well, we don't really do kitties. You know what? I'll have to do it next Thursday's show. I'll promise I'll put more kitties in next Thursday's show. How about that? For 43, starting bid. $25, I think. Okay. Yeah, because I'm not on Angie's show anytime soon. I know I had another couple little ones. But I also do a buyer's giveaway, and you're the only one doing buying, so I might just see if I have some little tiny kitty. I know I have another kitty over there. I start at 7 p.m. on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. I do have another cat over here that I know of I could show you. I swear there was one right here too somewhere, but I don't see it right off the. Oh, I do see it. Okay. I see a couple kitties I can bring out at the end. I'll just add them to the end. And I'll figure out what I can give for a giveaway. But I have a bunch more kitties that I could add to next show too, that I haven't got processed yet. Number 43 is a $75 start. And this is a Fenton lavender owl fairy lamp. Fenton. And it's a satiny lavender color. And the only thing with this that I did see is it has these pieces that go in to hold the fairy lamp. One of them right here has a little chip to the edge. So some of that is chipped off. But that's totally inside and not anything you would see. And the owl has little feet down in the bottom. Let me get a light here. Let's see. Put a little tea light in it. And they do recommend with the older glass that you do not use a candle, that you use the fairy light. These little battery powered ones. It's probably is not as strong as it could be. You just sit this back on him. Really cute. Here, I'll shine this on the back so you can kind of see the glow if you have like a light inside, like fairy lights. See how it's thinner glass around the eyes and it just makes the eyes all show up a lot more. Got the Fenton label. And the lavender color I don't see a lot. So this is a more unusual color. See the little tootsies. He's got his little claws, little claw feet down there. Feathers, his bottom. Of course, the ears. And there's the top. All in great shape. Except for that little bit that I mentioned. That's number 43. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like him a lot. Number 44, starting bid is $12, I believe. Yes. Okay, number 44. This is from Serbia. So it says Koper on it, Koper, and that's a town. It's in Serbia. Let me just double check something here. Bring up my other thing. Oh, Slovenia. I knew it was one of those. And Serbia didn't sound quite right. It's Slovenia. Add that to my little cheat sheet here. There we go. So it's in Slovenia. So I'm thinking that maybe this is where the palace, maybe. This is all leather. It's a little flask or a little wine bottle. And then it's got her in typical dress. And the only thing that I noticed on this was a little bit of leather loss there and a little bit there. You see, that's not much. And when you take this off, if you wanted to use it as a flask, you'd have to put a cork in it, but I would use it for display. Beautiful leather work on it. And this is 6 inches tall. And $12, number 44. Let's see. Grab this down from here, and then I'm going to go over and grab a couple of more kitties. Number 45. Number 45 is $20 dart. It's just good that I have some things already in, so I know how much to charge. So this one is number 45, $20 start. Some things out of my way here. And it is for this sugar and creamer. And it says on the bottom, Lipton's Teas. So this is a Lipton's Teas sugar and creamer. The sugar is 3.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. The creamer is 3 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. That's to the handles. And if you didn't want to use this for sugar, you could certainly use it for lemon wedges, or you could use it for other things besides sugar. You could put packets of whatever sweetener you like in it. They don't use those other packets. And the creamers, you can always use them for syrup, creamers, or you can put items in it like maybe some, I don't know, those long toothpick things for your lemon wedges. I don't know. Or some spoons or whatever you'd like. So these both say Lipton's Teas. And I like the complementary color of the yellow and the blue together. Oh, there you go, kitty treats. Just don't put them in the creamer because they'll be able to get them too easily. Okay, let me go see if I can. I'm going to grab a couple of things. Over here. Well, I might as well show these too also. See our cats, but all right. Let me get the price of these on my list. Okay, 70. What number is this? 93A. 789. 88. Okay, 787. Let's see here. $7.89. Okay. Fine. Sorry, it's going to take me a minute. Okay. My 7 p.m. is Pacific time, actually. Yeah, I'm on Pacific time. And I was starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but then I had some people that go to bed a little earlier. So I changed it. So to 7. Let's see. It's $14. Okay, let me get this other one in here. So put them in as I do it here. Some of these. Try and get these in real quick. Yeah, I'm glad you asked too. But if you go into like my shows and stuff, you can bookmark or click on notify me and you'll find my next show. If you click on my next show that's in YouTube, I find it helpful for me because YouTube is not letting me know when some of my favorite ones are on, and I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is. And so I'm finding that if I want to see somebody that I regularly, or I want to see it catch the next show on, I go back into YouTube and then click on the next show and click on notify me, and then that'll get the next one to come up, hopefully. Hopefully that helps you too, because I don't know if you guys have you guys been noticing that they're not notifying you of the shows that you like to watch? So where are those two cats? Oh, it doesn't always work either. Yeah, see, and I did that and it didn't work on one of mine too. So I totally get that. Thought of 2 more cats. Just gonna look for them real quick. And oh, I know where I can find them. It's, and that one was Lord Lovers. Okay. Let me set this one down. Yeah, Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, I know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for me anyway. Because I had a bunch that were coming up just fine. And then all of a sudden now I'm getting them suggesting these other ones that I'm like, why are you even suggesting that to me? It's not what I want to watch. And you're not suggesting the one I wanted to watch. So number 46 is a ceramic cat. It's kind of in a tan color with kind of a goldeny tan eyes. I did find one like this, and it does have the Made in Japan sticker on the bottom. But the other one I saw also said Norlines. So it might have been that company, Norlines. Never sure how to pronounce that. But its little ears are in good shape. And that's what it looks like. That's number 46. Let me go over here just real quick and look for one I just had. Doesn't see there. Oh, there they are. There. Far off a little. There we go. All right. Now 3 more cats. 3 more cats I know of. Okay, reminds you of here. Yeah, he kind of does me too. Number 47. Starting bid $4. Okay. Number 47. And let's see. It's a little kitty for $4. $4 start. And that's what the bottom looks like. And he's 2.5 inches long and 3 inches tall. Just a little spotted kitty. A little chunky face. Okay. Put you down for that one. And then I'll count it off here. Okay. Then going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold. Alice. $4. Yeah, I get that. Me too. I have particular tastes in the kitties too that I like. And like I said, I don't know if you're interested in glass ones, but I will go ahead and show them anyway. Just insert this. I don't have a cat. I have 2 dogs. The reason I don't have a cat, though, is because my husband's allergic. I've had cats in the past, and when I got married, I had foster kids that I was taking care of that went out on their own, so to speak, and they took the cats. So the cats were familiar with them. So Anyway. And I used to do cat rescue. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, he has really bad asthma. And we were visiting my mom in Oregon, and she has cats. But the bedroom, one of the bedrooms, well, none of the bedrooms. She doesn't allow any of the cats in the bedrooms. So thank goodness, that helped. Yeah, I fostered him for a long time and helped with a feral cat rescue. So these are Mosser glass cats. That's why the $35 starting bid each. I'm sorry, they're each. I should put choice. We're going to add the word choice down here. So this one is black, and they have an M right here for Mosser. Oh, teenagers and babies. Yeah, I actually fostered, not in the foster system. Anyway, I happen to know the kids. And then there's the milk glass one, has Mosser here. And there's an amber glass one. These are all little fluffy kittens or cats. Okay. Go to this other thing, and I can pull these over pretty easy from there. There it is. See where he is. Yeah, I get it. I figured that might not be something that you might particularly like, just because, well, because some people, if you like ceramic, you don't always like glass, or they don't speak to you. They really have to kind of speak to you, I think, sometimes. Okay, and then where's this other one? Where's the other cat? Let me see, 269. Just pulling it over from another sheet real quickly. There it is. There we go. All right. Get rid of that. Number 49, starting bid. I think it's $12 for choice. $8.49. That's why I always ask if somebody has a preference for what they would like to see, because I can always add it on at the end, or push it into the middle. Yeah, that's right. Well, all right. This is a choice, and it's kind of a funny choice because they're totally both not the same thing, but they're both cats. And it's just because I had them at the same price wave. So number 49 is a choice of Felix the cat from 1989. And he does have information on here. Felix the Cat Productions by Applause. He's a ringmaster. He's 2.5 inches tall. These are very collectible, I found out by looking it up. The other choice is stone, and it's an Egyptian cat. It's Bestet, and it does have the Made in Egypt. These do go for a pretty penny too, I found out, but this is a good deal for this, actually. Probably if I go to list this on eBay, it's going to be a lot more. Well, it is if I list it on eBay. So it's a choice of either one of those for $12. And that was number 49. And then let's see. Number 50. My starting bid of $7. I believe that's right. And I'm probably going to make this the last thing tonight, unless anybody has any requests. Number 50. Felix, number 49. Okay, let me do that first for you. Going once. Yeah, I like Felix the Cat. Going twice. Last call. Number 49. Felix. Sold. $12. Alice. Oh, that's a good use for it, though. Okay, number 50 is this little ceramic kitty cat for $7. He's 3.5 inches tall. And I say he's like a tabby. Somebody else was saying they thought it was a Devon Rex because of the wrinklies here. But I don't know about that. To me, that's more tabby, but I don't know much about Devon Rex cats. But I have had some tabbies. It is like a porcelain. You have one very similar. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cat that really to call that. But okay, well, thank you. And I appreciate you coming in, everybody coming in tonight and watching my sale. And if anybody has any questions or has anything they're looking for, please don't hesitate to email me at Becky's Vintage and More. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. A short hair tabby. And I'm going to be on Aaron Proctor, the Ephemera Guy show at 3 p.m. Pacific time this Saturday. And we do sell more than just ephemera. So they sell like some jewelry, and they'll bring in other things, just random items. And I can bring more kitties probably to that show too. I have a few behind me that I could process and see if I could get just a couple in there. But Aaron the Ephemera Guy, Aaron Proctor, the Ephemera Guy, is 3 p.m. on Saturday. Then I'm going to be on Angie's Oddities at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. She's having a party. It is her 500 subscribers party, and she's turning 50, and she's going to be giving away prizes. So you might want to go to that on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. It's on Angie's Oddities. And I have Whatnot sales. I'm on Whatnot on Mondays at 8 p.m. Pacific. And I'm also doing a Friday show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific on Whatnot. Oh, big cats, tigers, lions, and cougars. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I'm looking. I'm sure around here somewhere I do have more stuff. I know I have a kitty that's like a gum parker that's different looking. And I have some little kitties back here that I got to process that are cute. Little Siamese and different ones like that. But yeah, and I don't know if I have any of the salt and peppers. I also have Wade Whimsies. I don't know if you like Wade Whimsies, but I have those. And I have tigers and different cats in there. So yeah, I'm glad you came in, and I'm glad everybody stopped in. And thank you, everybody, so much. I appreciate you all. And I'm glad to have somebody to talk to. Well, if at any time, if you ever want to look at the Wades, just let me know. I can always show those. I sell them for $4 each for the Wades. I have 4 bins of them back here. And I have some that are double cats. I guess I could pull those over and show a couple to you. Let's see. We find the one with cats in it. That's not cats. And I probably have some pins, maybe jewelry that have cats in them. Let's see, are there any cats in this one? No. Got some new cats that I thought were kind of cool in these. Oh. So these are $4 each. I probably should just put it in. We'll call it number 51. 51. Starting bid, $4 each. And yeah, I have a metal allergy, so I usually have earrings on, but I didn't tonight. I have this little kitten. Wade Whimsy. So he's gray. Then I have this one, the chocolate brown. He's still in the package. I have a blue, 2 cats together. Kind of an open package. Okay, let me get the other one out that has the other cat. So there's like double brown or double blue. And then I have like the tigers. So tigers like this. I have a few choices of those. I have, I think these are the cheetah. My lion was trying to fall down here. The lion. It's a circus lion. I have, this is a panther. I don't remember if it's a Florida panther or some kind of panther. That's what they call it. Those are the ones that I have that are cat-like. But I have like bears and ponies and rabbits and raccoons and turtles, elephants, polar bears, whales. Oh, you want the gray? Okay. You get the gray one out. Tiger, cheetah, and lion. Okay. Here's the gray one. And lion. Oh, I actually have, I didn't realize this. I have the circus tiger and I have the regular tiger. I have the regular tiger in a lighter color or a darker color. The regular tiger looks like this. The circus tiger looks like that. He's on a pedestal. So just let me know which tiger you would like. And the cheetahs, I have a lighter or darker version too. Just let me know what you prefer. Circus and the darker color regular tiger. Okay. Then I've got the little kitten. And the darker color of the cheetah. Okay. And then the lion. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $20 for 5 of those. Okay. Two, three, four, 5. Number 51. 5 cats. And I'm going to discount you one, and that's going to be your free prize for my buyer giveaway. I'll just do that for you. 15. There. There. At least that way I know it's something you like. It's always hard for me to figure out what I want to put as a prize for somebody, you know, because you don't know what they collect and what they may like. I appreciate you for looking. And thank you. And like I said, I'm on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then, of course, on Aaron Proctor's show, I'm going to be on there. And I will probably start invoicing Sunday after Aaron Proctor's show. So you'll see invoicing starting then. Okay? And have a wonderful, wonderful evening and safe 4th. Hopefully, stay safe. And thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate you. And like I say, I will be on Aaron Proctor's show at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday, and Angie's Oddities at 2 p.m. on Sunday. She's having a party, no sale, but she's doing giveaways for her 500 subscribers and her 50th birthday. So that should be fun. It is 10:30 here in Glendale, Arizona. So I'm still at 10:30 Pacific. What time is it where you're at? Okay, that's fine, Alice. I might wait till Tuesday or Wednesday then to do my invoicing on that. Oh, so you're 2 hours difference. Yeah, I was going to look at where you were. Yeah. Oh, now it's down to 105 here. Ooh, it's cooling right off. Not really. Not at all. Okay. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, Minnesota, yes. It's really pretty there. Yeah, that's why I'm moving back to Oregon. I miss the green. So there's not a lot of green here, except my yard. I've got grass in my yard and trees. But, yeah, my brother made the mistake of coming out here just once in the middle of summer. My brother lives in Alaska. Not a good change. And he was living in Montana at the time. So it's just as cold up there too. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you for coming in, everybody. And I'm also having Whatnot sales on Mondays, and I'm going to have one tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific. So if anybody wants any information about getting onto Whatnot, I have information where I can get you $15 for somebody new to Whatnot. So just let me know, and I'd be happy to do that too. Oh, good night, and thank you, Alice. And I'm going to go ahead and end now, and everybody stay safe. Bye.